If ego is the cause of suffering, if ego is the cause of friction, competition, having goals, trying to achieve something, hold something, competing all the time, stress, desires, anger if someone comes between you and the desires, greed that follows achievement of one desire and then jumping to the next and to the next, inferiority complex if you could not achieve something, superiority complex if you did achieve something, and nothing for nothing, feeling depressed about what is given to you by nature, your height, your skin, your nose, your eyes, your ears, whatever that you compare with others, and feeling superior about what is given to you by the nature, your color, your height, your fair skin, etc., etc., etc. This is the world of ego, where you become the body and you use your mind to live, run around in the world using this ego. If you realize this, dissolving the ego should be the right way. But it doesn't, because morning till evening we dwell in the world of the ego, where the ego becomes the real for us. And yet we don't realize, every time we go to sleep at night, ego disappears. But we don't know when it does. Our thoughts continue in the dreams. Dreams are reflection of unfulfilled desires created during your interactions with the world using your own ego. Your ego is your world. Ego in its totality is all you have. Ego is your possession that you think that without which you cannot do. You have experienced the ego and ego-driven life, and yet you haven't felt the sting of suffering. Only the wisdom, only the ability to discriminate right from wrong, the wisdom of climbing higher comes to the rarest of all. Otherwise, you're lost in the world of ego. We are born in the world of ego. We live in the world of ego, and we die in the world of ego. This is the lower living in life. The higher living is understanding your ego. And once you understand, taking a path that does not involve the ego, where ego becomes minimum necessity rather than day-to-day life. Every night we go to sleep in the dreams, we do experience the expression of our unfulfilled desires. But at some point, the dreams disappear, and we have a deep sleep state in which there are no dreams. Mental activity slows down. And when you wake up, the result of this deep sleep state is the rejuvenation. The freshness that you feel is a breakaway from this ego. So ego and the ego-driven life has colored our mind, but that's not what we are. Otherwise, we will be still in the same world, even in a deep sleep state. The scientific studies have shown the time where dreams disappear completely, and yet we exist. That's the time we are in the lap of consciousness, the total peace, tranquility. You disappear, your name disappears, your ego-related identifications all disappear, and yet you still exist. The problem is you are not aware at that time. Meditation is a process to transcend this ego and the ego-driven life and still exist with full awareness. So meditation is a practice of awareness. In sleep, you are underneath the thoughts. In meditation, you are over the thoughts. You rise above the thoughts, and the peace of the deep sleep state comes to you automatically. And that is the reality. If I meditate and go into a state of awareness, by being aware of my ego, my name, my body, my identifications, my connections with people, what my ego is doing, what my body is doing, how my ego and my body are reacting with the world, what it is trying to achieve, what it is trying to shoot for, the goals, what it does to achieve this, what complicated life my ego is living if I am cheating someone to achieve my goals, if I am deceiving someone to collect more possessions. All these intricate workings of the mind come in front of you in the light of awareness. Awareness is the purity, which is seeing the dirt of your mind. Seeing the dirt puts you in the pure position, the divinity, the purest of pure. It's like a muddy water when boiled. The steam rises, and if this steam is collected on the other side, is the sterile, distilled water, pure, which can be consumed without any hesitation. Meditation is a distillation of your mind, where the steady state of awareness extracts what is hidden within this muddy mind. Within this muddy mind is suppressed awareness. You remove the dirt of the mind. The ego is the dirt by being aware of it. The totality of your life that you believe is your life. By being aware of it, you start transcending it. The ego starts receding. Your awareness starts rising. And in this world of awareness, you start hearing the anahat sound, the sound which does not require ahat. Ahat is banging of two objects required to create a sound. The world of ego is the world of senses. Your eyes, your ears, touch, nose, smell, taste. All these things bring the world to you. And your ego is attached to all these things. The ahat sound is a part of your ego-driven world. All the sounds that you hear are vibrations of and banging of two objects. But as you rise higher in meditation, anahat sound starts coming in, where you start being aware. The world of awareness is filled with anahat sound. It's like cosmic sound, cosmic radiation that you see on the TV screen when all the channels are shut off and the picture is not coming anymore. The cosmic radiation is still filling up your screen. Same way, the anahat sound is the background cosmic sound of the universe, and you bathe in it. This is the world of awareness, or rather, awareness is the world. The ego has been transcended. Ego is something that comes and goes. Every night in the deep sleep you lose it. You wake up in the morning and you pick it up again. In meditation you lose it. And as soon as you finish your meditation, go into the real world that you call real, and again the world of ego starts. Wake up in the morning in your bedroom and you start doing the things to be functional in this world. Ego comes, ego goes. Whatever comes and then goes away cannot be real. But the awareness is real. Awareness cannot be lost. It can be forgotten, but not lost. And we do forget. As soon as we open our eyes and start rushing towards the world, which is nothing but playground of egos, just like a park, or the children are coming to play, interact with each other. The world is a playground of egos, except these are not children. Ego is age-old thing. It is strong and wants to fight. So it's not a children playground, and it's not a surprise that the world has not remained children's playground anymore, which it was before the advent of the ego. Now, the ego has solidified. Egos are fighting, hating, bickering, condemning, and using all sorts of dirty tricks to achieve the goals it has been running after. The world is not a playground, it's a battleground in which we are living. But we have a choice to rise higher into the state of awareness. When you start hearing the anahat sound, the cosmic sound, you are on the right track. Your thoughts have receded. Ego is becoming fainter and fainter, and you reach to a state of thoughtlessness. And this is where the awareness remains. Not awareness of anything, just awareness. Even awareness is not the right word, because it makes you think of awareness of what. So you go deeper. Even at this state, you are aware of the cosmic sound, the anahat sound. But go beyond. The awareness is very much ready to be aware of something. But that's very chanchal, very unsteady. Still, you go further, higher and higher, and you understand the awareness is trying to know things. It became aware of the cosmic sound. But what it is trying to achieve is the knowledge. The knowledge itself normally is achieved by paying awareness, applying awareness to something. So you are still in a dual state. You have not gone any further. And you rise higher. As you remain in higher and higher and higher state of awareness, the knowledge, the knowing, and the knower becomes one. And nothing remains. Everything converges into a single point. The traditional knowledge, the traditional definition of knowledge doesn't apply it anymore. Everything is just one. The knowledge itself is the knower of itself. Through the process of knowing, which is also itself, everything gets fulfilled in one spot. That's nirvana. Come out of the ego. There is nothing but peace and happiness and the bliss. And this is possible only through the meditation. Have a good day.